Hi, I'm Diana Everett. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, artist, and RAC graduate. This is the first episode in our series, Audio Production 101 for Artists. And today, we are going over the EQ. Let's get started. To understand an EQ, we have to understand what a filter is. A filter is a device that uses passive or active electronic elements or digital algorithms for the purpose of altering the frequency response. Here are the types of filters. Make sure you listen well. This is a high-pass filter. It lets the highs pass. This is a low-pass filter. It allows the low frequencies to pass through it. This is a notch filter and it cuts out a given frequency band. This is a band pass and it cuts off both the highs and the lows. This is a shelf. You can adjust the shelf for either boosting or attenuating, and this could be on the high end, on the low end, you choose. This is a peak or bell curve, and you will use this most of the time. Now, what's an EQ? EQ stands for equalizer. An EQ is a network of filters, two or more, that can modify the frequency spectrum. It is a piece of hardware or plugin intended to manipulate the frequency content of your recordings, affecting different frequency bands with attenuating or boosting. Most EQs allow you to control different frequency bands within the hearing spectrum, meaning between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz. It is probably one of the most widely used audio engineering tools ever. And I'm not sure that there was ever a mix done that didn't have at least one EQ on it. There are a few different types of EQs. Parametric EQ, one you'll most likely find in your DAW studio. So you're able to control multiple different frequency bands between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz with multiple different parameters. The graphic EQ, used in audiophile systems as well as in live shows, with many different frequency notches that you can boost or attenuate on very specific frequencies. Tone control, think of an amp or an audiophile system. You'll have highs, mids, and lows. Here are the EQ parameters. You will have gain, which is volume. You will have frequency or center frequency. It is the frequency you are targeting. Q, which is the width of the filter. So you can have a very narrow Q, which will target a specific frequency. And then you can have a very wide Q, which will feel pillowy and affect a large amount of frequencies. You have an input meter. This is the volume in. You have an output meter. This is the volume out. It's important to look at the comparable volumes between the in volume and the out volume. Bypass, turning off the plugin and turning it on. So activating and deactivating the plugin. And again, we have the different types of filters. We'll have peak, the notch, the high pass, the low pass, the bell curve, the shelf. How to use an EQ. So there are a few different methods to use an EQ. There's subtractive, there's additive, and also coloration. Subtractive, you are attenuating unwanted frequencies, meaning you're getting them out of there. This is usually the first thing you will put on your track in your signal chain. We call this cleaning EQ. So let's try it out. Here's my voice, and now let's remove the boominess in my voice. We'll target with a bell curve 250 Hz, and voila, my voice sounds so much less boomy. Additive EQ. Additive is when you boost certain frequencies to highlight a given aspect of an instrument or a sound source. So let's add some air to my voice. So, hello, that's not so bad. Now I sound sparkly and pretty and open. Not bad, not bad. Coloration. If you want to give a given sound source a specific color. So I think we want to add an intense, dark, moody reverb to my voice. Did you know you can EQ a reverb? Here's another example. If you want to sound like you're talking through a telephone, you can then just do a band pass over your voice. So hello, I'm talking through a phone. What's up? I have an old phone. It's the 90s. Here is a pro tip. You are likely going to want to start your session with a mix that is just subtractive EQ, panning, and levels. This will allow you to have the cleanest start. And then after that, it's just about getting creative. So I hope today's video helped you feel confident with exploring EQs and helping you familiarize yourself with the different parameters that are there. They're so widespread and so important in audio production. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!